consecutively, you know who coming with truancy, don't you? Child Protective Services. And they're going to take your son and give him to a sexually confused couple to raise. No, I'm telling you what I know. Black people do not adopt black children. And because we do not adopt black children, guess what? All the black kids are being given to the gay couples. Y'all probably see it in Connecticut. It's all over New York. It's all over Pennsylvania. It's all over Delaware. It's all over New Jersey. Black people do not adopt. We're selfish as hell. We don't care about nobody's kids but our own. So you got all these black kids who are being given to families with two mothers and two fathers, growing up like that. Everybody in here should consider being a foster parent. If you can't adopt, be a foster. You can always give them back when you're ready if that's your case. And if you can't be a foster parent, be an emergency care parent. That means what? If Dr. Umar got to go take a kid out of a house and I got it at 2 o'clock in the morning because somebody was touching a baby, I got to call you up. Hey sis, I got a 5-year-old little girl here. Can I bring her over right now? And I bring the baby to you, and the baby stays with you until we find another place. Normally about a week or two, because you just emergency only. And you get paid for that. Not that you should be doing it for the money. But my point is, we got so many black kids who ain't never seen what home was like. Ain't never seen what home was like. I don't care if you got 5 kids. Think about adopting one or just being a foster parent. Give another child a house. We have lost our sense of hospitality. So when it comes to special ed, remember you have the power to say no. No, you cannot test my son. Well, why not? Because he's in the 5th grade reading on the 2nd grade level. Well, let me tell you why my son is in the 5th grade reading on the 2nd grade level. Because his 2nd grade teacher didn't teach him a damn thing. His 3rd grade teacher suspended my son so much he was out of school more than he was in school. His 4th grade teacher, she went on maternity leave halfway through the school year. And my son had 10 substitutes from January to June. And you think I'm going to let you label my damn son when y'all have miseducated my boy? If you don't get your ass out my face. But I'll tell you what you're going to do. You get Title I money from Obama. So you're going to take some of that Title I money from Obama and you're going to get my son a tutor. And that tutor is going to work with my son for 45 minutes, 3 days a week. That's going to be his damn special ed. Get out my face. Y'all have to stop letting the school dictate to you. Dictate to the school. Every time I put one of your children in special ed, it equals money. Special ed is a hustle. Special ed is a business. Special ed is a racket. You didn't know that? Special ed is money. Whenever I evaluate and diagnose a child with one of them disabilities, autism, emotional disturbance, mental retardation, learning disabilities, speech and language impairment, other health impairment, blindness, deafness, traumatic brain injury, orthopedic impairment, multiple disabilities. Whenever I diagnose a child with one of them 13, their name goes into a computer. It gets sent to the state. The state sends it to Obama, and an electronic transfer of funds is made by the end of the month. On average, a special ed child is worth twice as much as a regular child. So let's say in New Haven, they spend $7,000 a year per child. So that means once you're in special ed, you ain't worth $7,000 no more. You worth $14,000. And they get that extra 7 every year the child is there. So your son is in 2nd grade. He got 10 more years till he graduate. An extra 7 times 10. 70,000 extra dollars for one. How about 100? How about 500? How about 1,000? Do we even know how many black children are in special ed in New Haven? Do you even know the price tag for your children alone, not including the whites? You a damn economic stimulus package. Learning disability. Half your kids ain't got no damn learning disability. They got a sloppy and lazy as hell disability. That's right. You don't make them do homework. They barely come to school. They show up late. They take the test. They circle any old answer. They don't even understand that these scores are going to be with you for the rest of your life. I come into your house, you ain't got no bookshelf. I come into your house, you ain't got a dictionary. I come into your house, you ain't got no encyclopedia. And you ain't got to be rich because my mama bought my first set from the Goodwill store for $20, A through Z, and some free ones. Is your house even conducive to doing homework? Or do you got music and television going on in every damn room? Do you realize you need to have a study hour every night, including the summer, so your child can read? Because the number one weapon used against the black child in school is their low vocabulary. But kids don't read no more. They got iPhones and Xboxes and video games, YouTube and Facebook instead of reading. How many books did your child read this summer? Why does it matter, Dr. Johnson? Because when they take that Connecticut state assessment, the reason why his ass is going to show up below basic is because he didn't have the vocab to understand the questions. I know this. They talking about black kids are stupid. The white kids didn't do 10. Of course the white kids are going to do 10 points better because the test was designed by middle-class white people for middle-class white kids. Furthermore, the average Chinese child spends 12 to 15 hours a week studying. The average white kid spends 8 to 12 hours a week studying outside of school. And the average Negro baby, because he's going to the NBA. My baby going to the NFL. He ain't got to do no homework. His dumb ass only spends 45 minutes a week doing homework because he's going to the league. But he never gets there, does he? You can't. And black man, this ain't the mothers, this on y'all. Some of y'all got your sons in love with sports more than the academics. Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. Only 1% of all high school athletes will go to the professional leagues. There's baseball, football, basketball, soccer, Venus and Serena. Only one. And I'm in love with Serena, but I heard she's dating a white boy. She's giving that African body to a brother. I want to throw the hell up right now. Anyway, last committee is parent advocacy. Listen up, y'all. This is very important. We're going to conclude in 5 minutes to start our conversation. Parent advocacy committee. I got to come back to New Haven and I got to train a group of y'all to be advocates. That means no black parent should ever, no black parent in New Haven should ever go to a school meeting by yourself. And you say, Dr. Johnson, why should I not go to the meeting alone? I'm not scared of the white folk. It ain't about that. It's because you need a witness. The white folks will lie on you. They will manipulate you. They will bully you. They will intimidate you. And they will make you sign paperwork that you told me you wasn't going to sign. And how do they do it? They call you in there. And this is what they do, mama. They put you in the room. They let you sweat it out for 5 minutes, and then they send 15 people in there. You got that right. The principal, vice principal, principal intern, nurse, social worker, reading teacher, school psychologist, coach, window washer, lunch aide, bus driver, floor sweeper. And they say, listen, we understand Dr. Johnson was here last night. And we agree with some of the things the young man has to say. But he's a bit extreme. Listen, special ed ain't all